Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and you hit the like button. It's free, damn it. That makes me feel good. Yeah. Let's see if anyone wants to play on a Sunday. I really wonder where Glenn's been. Maybe he's on home. It's the weekend. It is Sunday. Sunday fun day, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Billy. Do you know? We're going to talk about a load I took here in a minute. The woes of getting a load while driving. We'll see if anyone wants to play or if anyone cares. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. I can tell my story anyways. And then you guys can watch this later. But anyways, under my last load, what's up, Peterbilt? He is a flatbed. He is too good for us driving. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. He done went flatbed. Now he's, he doesn't want to hang with us lowly schlubs. But be careful when you got these agents calling you with loads. Generally, those loads are kind of crappy loads, is what I found. But when I was driving out here, I had an agent call me, and I thought it was a load I looked at, but I guess it wasn't. Because one, the load pays like crap, and two, I was just looking at the freight bill. It's a fucking hazmat. It's a hazmat load paying like $1.40 a mile. It's like, are you kidding me? But when you're driving down the road and they're yapping at you, they're making it sound better than it is. Yeah, you're right. They are. I mean, I don't know. I'm learning still. I'm learning. I think from now on, when an agent calls me on the phone, I'm just not going to answer. I'm not going to answer. I just have a hard time when somebody calls me. I have a hard time saying no, Especially when they, oh, we really need a favor. No, you don't. That's just your spiel. What's up, Peyton? Alex, how you doing? Hell no, Alex, it doesn't pay enough to justify it. I mean, it pays a good day rate. It pays you $900 for one day. But you're going to run 600 miles for that one day. What's up, David? I like button is pushed as we walk in. Right on, Confused Outlaw. Thank you very much. Where am I at? I'm in freaking Atlanta, New Mexico. Basically, I'm at the Four Corners. You got Washington, Maine, Florida, and California. I'm right in the center of all those. I got offered a load to go to Phoenix the other day. I accepted until he told me it was 18,000 pounds of gasoline. No thanks. Gasoline? I mean, if it paid good, I don't care if it's gas as long as we're allowed to haul it. I just can't believe he never said it was a hazmat load. He never said anything about it being a hazmat load. But I was looking at the freight bill to see what time it picks up, and I'm all do hazmat true. Wait, true? What do you mean true? It's a preloaded trailer, so now I'm thinking, okay, if it's preloaded, are they going to let me open it up and strap it? Because I ain't going to run a hazmat load without looking to see how it's strapped. I mean, I guess if they say, oh, no, we strap those loads, we do them all the time, and I say, okay, it is strapped, then I guess I'll be fine with it. But if they're like, I don't know if it's strapped or not, then I need to get into that trailer and check the straps out. You need to wait. You need to try to get on dedicated run with an agent for like 6 months, or get on the tour runs. Yeah, it's easier said than done, buddy. Easier said than done, Peyton. I saw your post on the page about the trailer. What did they say about them? You mean about dropping the damaged trailer? They had me put it out of service at the receiver. They put it out of service on their end, and they're going to send service out. So it was basically red tagged at the receiver. The agent for this load told me if there's any problems with the trailer I'm dropping, let them know so they can have it fixed before they reload it. Spark Fundamentals and Journeys. What's happening, man? You have the right to confirm securement when it's placard. Well, I think we should have the right to confirm securement no matter what. But yeah, I'm definitely going to ask to see in that trailer. I mean, obviously, I need to confirm that's what's in the trailers, what's on the bills. You know, especially if it's a hazmat load. I don't want to be hauling freaking acetone infused anal lube, and my bills say I'm hauling freaking nail polish remover, you know. Go to California. Peterbilt, I almost filled out the form to get that device this morning, but I was too lazy to open my door and get my VIN number. I just keep telling myself, am I really going to go to California? Maddie May says, my dad is a semi driver. Well, right on, man. Right on, Maddie May. Oh, I almost took it. Well. Oh, very nasty cold coffee. I'll switch back to my drink here. I watched your last live about the California stuff with trailer. I wouldn't take a chance either. It's better safe than sorry. I mean, you could take a chance, but it ain't worth it. Well, from what I've Googled, it's just got to have an air dam of some kind, either on the fins, skirts, or, you know, that undercarriage thing. And all of Landstar trailers has one or the other. And as far as low profile tires go, I Googled, do 2013 trailers come with low profile tires? And they said yes, 2013 they started da-da-da. And it basically said that nowadays all tires are not low profile, low rolling resistance. That all tires are pretty much low rolling resistance nowadays. Yes, I go just for the Texas load. Okay. I was looking at California runs, Peterbilt, and there was a load coming out of Commerce, California, going to Laredo, Texas. It was like 1,300 miles, and they gave you 1 day to run it. 1 day. It picked up on the 7th and delivered on the 8th. How are you going to go 1,300 miles in 1 day? And then I was looking at some other California loads coming out of California. One was going to Florida, one was going to North Carolina. Paid really good, but they didn't give you enough time to do them. They gave you 3 days to go to Florida. I mean, that's a team run. You know, there are all these team runs they're posting, but I have team no. So there was crap coming out of California for the day I was looking. Drivers are always responsible for safe operation of their vehicle. This includes properly securing anything that could separate from the vehicle, creating dangerous obstacles on the road. Yep. I run Texas to Florida and back. Right on. You get a load out of Florida that was worth a damn. Wow. That's good. Yeah, it has to be a team load, but that's all that was all that was there that was paying worth a damn. I don't know why. I mean, I know there was 3 loads like that, different places that you just couldn't do solo. I don't know why they don't mark them team. $1.80 a mile To you or before Landstar's cut? Either way, coming out of Florida, I guess that's good. The Laredo loads you run never really make it on the board. See, I'm sick of that fucking bullshit. Oh, it's if you got to run off the board, you're going to go broke. And that's why I'm going to go back to Prime, because every time I call one of these agents I've dealt with to get a load that's not on the board, there is no load that's not on the board. Or it's a bullshit load. The last one I called, I thought I was being slick. I called 2 agents that I've dealt with that are direct shippers, and I got a load from each of them before it hit the board. Neither load was worth it. Neither load was worth it. I figured they would have been good loads because when I got them on the board, they paid good. The load I got off the board didn't pay shit. I mean, it was garbage loads. $1.40 something a mile, $1.60 something a mile. When before it was, you know, over $2 a mile. It's like, what the hell, man? And then I don't know. I don't want to get excited. I don't want to get aggravated. The driver solution. Okay, got that. Jacksonville to Fort Worth. Okay. And then when I go to Dallas Fort Worth area and I start calling agents and asking them, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh yeah, right now loads just aren't paying anything coming out of the Dallas area. You know, the air conditioners I took out of there, direct shipper. I was like, boy, this kind of not paying. Yeah, right now, loads just aren't paying very good coming out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. How come wherever I go, the loads just aren't paying good at that time? But yet, everybody else seems to get these great loads. You know what I think it is? I'm probably just not cut out for trucking. Maybe I need to go work at McDonald's. Because everybody else has no problem finding these $5 a mile, $25 a mile loads, and are able to deal with agents not on the board and get loads and everything. And not me. When I deal with the agents not on the board, I end up getting screwed. I'm gonna give it a fair shake. Getting to summertime, it's like right now, I'm taking a load from Georgia to Ohio for $1.40 a mile. That's hazmat. What the hell? I mean, what the hell is that all about? It's a direct shipper. It's a direct shipper. I think they just, you know what? They got the people they deal with that make the money, and then they're like, okay, let's find these schleps that we can just pawn the garbage off on. What I should have done is just said, screw it. My big problem was I wanted to get booked before the weekend because I didn't want to sit through the weekend without a load and then have to find the load Monday morning. And because whenever I do that, I get told, oh, you should have found a load, you know, last week for Monday. So what do? I find a load for Monday last week and it's a garbage load. EOS, I would get, when we were teaming, we would pull mail out of there. When I was solo with EOS, it wasn't, I was doing just general heavy loads like we are here at Landstar. Some auto parts. It wasn't as gravy as it was when I was teaming, because the team loads, we had some good loads. But the money was definitely there at EOS, more so than it is here at Landstar. Prime, I don't remember what I was pulling out of Dallas at Prime. Yeah, you didn't really go to Dallas. You didn't really go to Texas much at Prime. Usually whenever you'd go to Dallas area, you'd end up taking a load to Colorado, and then Colorado to Nebraska, and then Nebraska to Florida, and, bullshit like that. The related loads I run pay good, $2 before fill. That's my cut. Okay. Pay to Ohio is terrible. Okay, Alex, pay to Ohio is terrible. Well, guess what? I'm getting $1.37 out of Ohio. That's terrible. I didn't even think much about it because normally Ohio's a good fucking deal. Nope. This was all being done on the phone, and when you're on the phone driving, you can't think and whatnot properly, and you think you're getting taken care of. You're talking to a direct shipper. They're going to take care of you. Nope. With a little salt on it. Come on, Billy. Now those loads pay good for the day, and I don't discuss money, but I'm going to discuss the bad money because you need to know this shit can happen. The one's paying me $900 for a day, the other one's paying me $815 a day. The one is a 1-day run, the other one's a 2-day run. But by mile, it sucks. I'm going to have to hustle to make those day rates. Joe says they'll connect me with some agents. Yeah, you're right. And not only that, bro, it's a high val. How about that? How does that grab your ass? I gotta call these phone numbers and lock the trailer and unlock the trailer and all this bullshit for $1.37 a mile. Unless I did something wrong. 28-mile deadhead, 1158 loaded, that's 1,186 miles, and it's paying me $16.30. Maybe I fat fingered it. I did that. I've done that before. Let's see. $1.37 a mile there, bud. $1.37 a mile for a freaking high val load. Well, the one picks up tomorrow, and this one we're talking about picks up on Wednesday. Ohio is normally great. The last time I went there, it took forever to find a load. Took pennies getting to somewhere better. Michigan was good for a long, long time. I don't want to cancel the load. I mean, I accepted it. I gotta fucking eat the shit. My bad. If I cancel the load, I'm not gonna learn the lesson. If I run the load, it will be bad taste in my. Now you guys understand why I'm so pissed off the last couple of days, because I've been thinking about this bullshit 2 loads I just booked, and then I'm thinking about my APU being broke down, and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna gross for the week. And then I think about what I could gross for the week at Prime. It's like, I could easily be doing 4,000, 4,500 at Prime. Easy. Easy peasy. Calm and submissive. Calm and submissive. Calm and submissive. Billy's going to bite me because I'm fucking with him. Huh, Billy boy? You don't like to be fucked with. So, I was looking back in my book here for the last few weeks, and I've noticed rates have dropped. I was up here 3 weeks ago, and they slowly went down. I got $1.46 out of Laredo going to Kentucky. It was a weekend load. Okay, that's horrible. Just cancel it and find a better one. You're not forced to take it. I'm kind of forced to take it. I agreed to take it. Peyton had Popeyes today, damn. What's my email address? I don't want to blurt my email address on here. Oh, I can give you my old email address. Just remind me that you sent something so I can forward it to my actual email address. What is it? David at Hillside, not the at sign, it's David at Hillside. So David at Hillside at gmail.com. So are you still wanting to go back to Prime? Confused Outlaw, I couldn't go back to Prime because of Billy. You know, a lot of those Walmart stores and meat plants, there's nowhere to walk them. If I'm sitting at a Walmart for 4 hours and Billy's been in the truck for 3 or 4 hours before we got there, he's going to need to use the bathroom, and Walmarts are all concrete. Those meat plants are disgusting, muddy and nasty. I'm not going to take them out and they stink. I don't want that smelly mud on them. So I don't think going back to Prime's an actual option. I saw it on the board. It looked good on the board, but when you took the fuel out, it was bad. Well, I don't run my cents per mile after fuel. I run my cents per mile after Landstar's cut. I mean, $1.47 a mile after fuel, I guess, ain't bad. Told you this about it. Let's see, I told you this about it when you were in orientation. You said, I'm not worried about money. It's the deduction plus 35%. Told you about, let me think about what you're saying here. Told you about this when you were in orientation. You said, I'm not worried about money. It's the deduction plus the 35%. I'm not quite sure I know what you mean by that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Can't have a truck older than a 2019 for what? My truck's a 2023, so... I don't know, man. I'm hoping. Oh. One of the things, guys, that was also depressing me is the loads for when I got to Houston were all garbage. And my buddy Jeremy this morning said, well, do you think maybe you're just looking too far in advance? And I was like, I don't know. Let me see. And I backed off. And yeah, when I backed off like this, today or Monday there's plenty of loads. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's just getting into the that far ahead of time. There wasn't that many good loads, but so that was depressing me also because I'm going home next week and I wanted to run a few days before I went home. Well, trying to pre-plan a load a week in advance, I wasn't finding anything that I could get back with. So that was depressing me. And when I did find something, it didn't make sense to run it. It wasn't paying enough money to even run it. It was like, no, by the time I deadheaded home, I ran for cents, for 90 cents a mile, so screw it. So more than likely, I'm going to just go home Friday. I think I'm going to take my APU, have them look at it, get it on file that it's having this problem, whether they can fix it or not. Hopefully that will help me out in the future and go from there. But I think a lot of shit just built up on me, being solitary in this truck, Would I like to go back to Prime for the ease of things? Yes. Would it be the smart move to do? I don't know. Am I going to do it? Not right now. Am I giving Landstar a fair shot? Yes, I am. Was I over dramatic yesterday? Yes, I was. But you guys kind of know that's how I roll, man. I'm bipolar, man. You guys got to give and take. You got to know that about me, man. I lose my shit a little easy sometimes. When things don't go right, They're not always wrong, but they're not always right. Oh man, I just got to get into the summer months where I can run everywhere. I won't be running up in the Northeast. It never really pays going up in the Northeast. To get out, you eat shit. Now, here's the other thing I was doing. I looked at a load coming out of California that was going to Florida. It paid you your cut after Landstar's cut. It paid $1,000 a day. It paid $4,000. So it was $1,000 a day. It was good for the day rate. It wasn't so great for the pay per mile. So you were going to have to hustle. But it was worth, even if you deadheaded out. Say you got there and you took a day to deadhead out, then it paid you like $880 a day if you added that 5th day in there. Well worth it. Well worth it. So going to Florida sometimes is going to be worth it. Do you have any idea how much your APU is going to cost for repairs? It's under warranty till the 18th. So it shouldn't cost anything. The problem is it's given me that warning and I reset it and it hasn't done it again. So could it have been a fluke? It could have been a fluke. All the repairs that were done to my APU have been free, under warranty. The last one that was making all that noise was what I thought it was. It was the air cleaner off. I took the cover off. You had to take out like 10 screws. And sure as shit, the lid to the air cleaner was just laying there. Luckily, it didn't fall through and get into the belts and get all chewed up and everything. But yesterday, when that stupid orange triangle came on and the fan stopped, I thought it broke again. I reset it and it's been working ever since. I'm going to let them know about it and see what they say. I want it on file because if it stops working, because once I go home, I'll be home until after the warranty's up. And I don't want to come back out and have the damn warranty be up. The Florida loads I have run are generally well worth it. Deadhead to Savannah, but the rate has to be juicy to go in. Yeah, it was my money was going to be $4,000 for a 4-day run. I ain't going to cry about that. $4,000 to the truck after Landstar's cut. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That's team money right there. So yeah, deadheading out would have been well worth it. I checked the coolant the other day on it. They just put a new radiator in it. It was full all the way to the top, but it's been running fine ever since. Usually the coolant level will give you a red triangle and an engine warning. At least that's what it did in the past. Yeah, but they just put a new radiator in it because it rubbed a hole through the radiator. A big ass hole in it. I don't know how it was holding any water. But I don't know. I really want Landstar to work out. I think once Landstar implements that new load board to where it automatically takes away the loads that are already on a truck, will be better too, because that's the other thing me and my buddy was talking about that gets under my skin. Look, there's 5 really good paying loads that make sense, and you call on all of them and they're gone. So now you're fucking running for peanuts because all the good loads are gone. Well, why are they on the board? Don't show them, don't tease me with good paying loads that aren't even there. I called on 10 freaking loads one day and they were all gone. I mean, it's pathetic. If you call Wayne, oh, well, put it this way. Thursday, I was calling my guy about a load for Monday, and all his Monday loads were already gone. He did contact me yesterday and say, hey, I got another one. I guess somebody decided not to run one, but I already had this load, so I was screwed. And then this morning I did the numbers on this load because I forgot I hadn't ran the numbers. I did this all over the phone. And I ran the numbers on it. And over the phone, I ran the numbers for the day rates, and they were good day rates. But I didn't do the miles. I didn't realize I'm going to have to kill myself to freaking do it. You know, the one, I'm going to pick it up and have to run it 627 miles. And then the other one, I got to pick it up and run it 1,186 miles. The 627 is one day. The 1186, I got 2 days to go 1,186 miles. You know, and it just hurts when the cents per mile is down, because your fuel cost is up and your cents per mile is down. Even though that day rate's good, it's going to eat up that day rate because you're using it in fuel, if that makes sense. And then I have the anxiety of what kind of trailers am I going to get out of this place. They're all dropping. It's a drop and hook tomorrow at the pickup, drop and hook at the receiver, drop and hook at the next pickup, and a drop and hook at the receiver at the on the receiving end. So I guess I don't care about those 3 trailers, but that last trailer I pick up at the receiver, I hope it's any good. I mean, if it's not, I'll have to, before I go home, I'll have to go get it inspected and repaired or whatever. Because I'm not going to go home with an out-of-date inspection and then start my week back with, you know, going and getting repairs and stuff. I might as well waste some time before I go home. You know what I mean? But, you know, people can go in the comments and bitch and complain about I don't know what I'm doing and all that. Well, hey, I'm learning, trying to figure it out. You know, do I know a lot of it has to do with the area I'm running? Yes, I do. My biggest bitch is that even the areas I'm running has gone downhill. I need to be able to crack in 1 extra load a week. Sometimes I can only get 2 loads in a week. Whenever I do 3 loads in a week, I have a good week. But I can't seem to get that 3rd load in. For whatever reason, I'm usually picking up on a Friday, and I can't ever find anything that doesn't deliver on Monday. It always delivers, even loads that pick up on Thursday, I always want to deliver on Monday. So I'm having a hard time getting a 3rd load in. You know, if I'm picking up on a Thursday or Friday, I need it to deliver Friday or Saturday, and then get a load Saturday or Sunday that delivers on Monday. But I don't know what to do about that. It just don't seem to be working in my favor. I was looking at my last paychecks, and yeah, every load that had 3 loads on it paid good. The ones with 2, you know, just sucked. Just sucked, man. I don't know what the formula is to get that extra load in. When there's just no loads picking up and delivering on the weekends, really. I was checking today, and there was some in this area. This area seemed to have some loads that picked up on the weekend, but, you know, I'm not always in this area. I think Landstar does this on purpose just to keep you on the road. Yeah, it could be. I don't know, man. I just hope rates get paid. I don't know what's going to bring rates up other than trucks dropping out of the industry. That's the only thing that's going to bring rates up. Because I don't think the shippers are spending less money, per se. Oh, Melissa just got home. Or not, that's not what I'm trying to say. I think the shipping cost has come down here because of the saturation of trucks. But I think the trucking industry thinks it's down to here for what we're getting paid. I think the brokers are taking a little bit bigger piece of the pie than they should be. just because it wasn't at Landstar, it was at the old company. I had a shipping, I was friendly with the lady in the shipping office. It was a small facility, and she's doing paperwork, chit chat. She goes, "Hey, if you don't mind, what did you get paid for this load?" And I told her what I was being paid for, and she was like, "What the F? I paid this much for shipping." And I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was like, damn, they made that much money on it just to broker a load? It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, huh, Billy? Billy, did you eat? You didn't eat your dinner. I know, you'll eat it throughout the night. You ate some of it, didn't you? He's pissed off because I'm giving him very little wet food with his dry dog food because I didn't bring enough with me, and I don't want to find a Tractor Supply to stop at, because that's the only place you can get that kind of dog food. Tractor Supply or Petco or something like that. You can't get it at a Walmart. So I'm trying to make it last till the end of the week. And then we'll just go home and start over again after, next week. It's all you can do, right? Just keep at it. I just need to learn this much more, I think. I had somebody in the comments, "Oh, I've been at Landstar 3 weeks and I made $7,400 this week, $4,300 this week, 60-some hundred this week." And I'm thinking, how the fuck did you do that? And then I realized, oh, he's giving me to the truck before Landstar's cut. I'm like, okay. Because it's easy to make $4,000 to the truck before Landstar's cut. $7,900 or whatever he said is a little bit tough. Dude, I used to work at TQL. They have no rule on commissions. They take 200% if they can. Jeez. Charge the shipper $8K, pay the truck $5K. Happens all the time. Yeah, that's sad. Oh, that was you, Joe? Yeah, so you were talking about that was gross to the truck. Which, wait, if you've only been at Landstar for 3 weeks, how do you have all these agents? Where the hell did you get all these agents in 3 weeks? Do I need to go to some seminar to schmooze with these guys? But yeah, $4,500 or whatever to the truck before Landstar's cuts. Not, yeah. Because I was thinking that when you said that, I was like, how, I was thinking that's what you're taking to your bank. I was like, God damn, what the hell? And then I started thinking about it. Oh, no, he's talking about to the truck before Landstar's cut. Because let's do some math. Because we like to do math. $4,500, take away 35%. That's only $3,000. That's easy to do. $7,500, whatever I think you said it was, $7,500. Now that would be a good paycheck. That'd be $4,875 to you. That would be good. And the other one was $6,000 or something like that. That's about $4,000 to you. So that'd be good. 8 to the truck. So $8,000 to the truck. That'd be a $5,200 paycheck. Now see how hard that was to do, Peterbilt? You're not going to do that every week. Now at Prime, getting a $5,000 gross to the truck, meaning it's because gross to the truck at Prime is after Prime. Prime doesn't, when Prime gives you your rate, that's your rate. That's not their rate. So $4,000 to $5,000 at Prime is always doable. It's pretty doable. Yeah, I know Phil surcharge separate. We're just running general numbers to make it easy. Otherwise, we'd be there all day fucking running math numbers. Where were you running that? How many loads a week did you do? And where the hell were you running? Let me get into my Landstar here. Am I not signed in? I gotta get, yeah, I am. Why is it not remembering me? Let's see. Save password. Let's look at this real quick. If it loads. Dun dun dun. I'm hot spotting it. I guess it's not wanting to do it. How many loads are you running? Florida to Minnesota and back down. Okay, Florida to Minnesota. See, I don't ever see any Florida loads to Minnesota or anything like that. I only ever see loads coming out of Florida that are paying under $1.50 a mile. And I mean a lot under $1.50 a mile. Alright, let's see here. Open up, damn it. Oh, that was the wrong thing I opened. I want contractor statement, not card statement. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so 45.74. 45.74 was my gross to the truck last week. That one paid $210. Okay. All right, send me some numbers. We ain't going out yet, Billy. We ain't going out yet. Now you got to let your belly gurgle. You got to let your belly gurgle for a while. But I think that was a little disappointing too, is I dealt with the same agents a couple of times, and I don't know, what am I supposed to do to get them to accept me into their clan? Because it's like, hey, yeah, I've hauled about 4 or 5 loads for you. I'm interested in a load, and they're just like, yeah, we don't care. Here's this load. Oh, I got this junky one. Take this junky one. Which really, it's funny because the 2 agents I called And I basically just said, hey, you got a load? They said, yeah. I said, okay, I'll take it, without even going over numbers, because I ran the same load a couple weeks ago. I know what it paid, and it paid like 30 cents a mile less. Both the agents, so I know the rates have come down. And then the one coming back out of Georgia, back west, I didn't ask him because, hey, you know, I just ran this load a couple weeks ago. I'll take, you got that load? Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Boom, that load sucked too. I couldn't believe it. It was like, are you freaking kidding me? Now, did they cut the rate because I didn't ask them? Maybe. Maybe I should have went over numbers with them, but I thought, hey, you know what? I've ran these loads for you before, you know, let's do it. Did they go, oh, cool, this guy didn't even ask how much the rates were. Maybe I should have. You know? Jackson to Fort Worth goes 15. Jax, where's Jax? What do you mean Jax? Where's that at? Is that an abbreviation for somewhere? 15 times a week. Damn. What's Jax? I'm sorry for being ignorant. I just don't know. Wait, are you talking about Jacksonville, Florida? You've got a load coming out of Jacksonville, Florida that goes 15 times a week? How come I've never seen this load? How do I get that load? I'll go to Florida all the time. Well, no, because the loads going into Florida always want to go way south. I would like to know somebody that can get me out of Florida. Huh, Billy? Huh, Billy? Dude, you're looking mighty shiesty at me. You're looking mighty shiesty at me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You don't bite me, I'll bite your ass back. Don't you bite my face. Don't you bite my face. I'll get you. I'll get you. Rock-a-bye Billy on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will fall. I don't even know the song of the cradle. What kind of song is that? When the wind blows, the cradle will fall? Down will come baby, splatting on the ground and all. It's not posted. So let me ask you, Joe, how did you get a hold of that load if it's not posted? How did you find it? Did you do lane match? Because I've tried that lane match, and I've called people on it, and they fucking act like I'm bothering them. You know, and that's disheartening too when you talk to an agent and they act like you're disturbing them. You got lucky, okay. You know, and I asked this one agent, I'm not going to say who they are, but I know they have this load all the time, and I asked them, oh, so how often do you have the load? Oh, we get it every once in a while. I've seen the load posted several times, and I know someone who runs the load all the time. Oh, we get it here and there. It's like, why are you acting like that? Do I come off as an asshole on the phone or something? Got referred, okay. I know a lot of people think I'm a woman on the phone. Oh, sorry, ma'am. It's like, I'm not a ma'am. What the fuck are you calling me a ma'am for? I guess it's because my phone voice, I always try to be very calm and, you know, very mellow and not excited. And so they think I'm a woman, I guess. I gotta, hello, this is Trucker David. I'm a guy. Don't call me woman. Maybe I need to use my trucker voice. Yeah, I'm calling about the load you got listed on the Landstar load board. Yeah, I'm a trucker.
I'm a truck driver. I'm a Landstar BCO. Let's rock. Let's rock, lady. What do you got? You got something for me? You ain't got nothing for me? I ain't going to be driving no more. I ain't going to be taking no shit load. This load better pay me the $15 a mile or else.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, that hurts my throat. Can you freelance a load that's not coming from Landstar? Yes and no. It sounds like it's a big pain in the ass, so I'm going to say no. It's got to go through a Landstar agent, which that means that you got to find the load, give it to a Landstar agent, then they got to make sure, and yeah, no. I'm going to say no. It's already hard enough to get a load from Landstar. Trying to get one out of somebody else and go through all that trouble before the load's taken up anyways, that pays, you know. Now you're asking me, oh, I found a good paying load on the DAP board, let's say. Okay, let me put you in touch with Landstar. Bitch, I ain't got time for that. I got 15 guys calling me about this load. You know what I mean? Now, I guess if you find a load that hauls all the time, you can get Landstar involved and agent involved and have them hook up with that load. But to do it on the fly, I don't think it'd be a profitable thing to do, or not profitable, a realistic thing to do. Are you dead, Billy? Are you dead, buddy? Huh? Are you dead? Are you dead? Yes, you're dead? Billy's dead. His legs are up in the air. Are you dead, buddy? You want to see your balls? You ain't got no balls. You ain't got no balls, boy. My daughter calls me owner of no nuts because he's got no nuts. Oh man, but anyways, you know, I'm feeling better today after thinking about some things. After thinking about some things, realizing that Prime really wasn't a thing I can do because of Billy. So you get that out of your head, because that's all I was thinking, is it would be so easy to gross what I need to gross at Prime compared to what I got to do here. You know, because it gets disheartening calling these brokers and the loads are gone. It's like, take them off the freaking board. Take them off the, hello dear. Take them off the board. You know, why am I calling on 6, 7, 8 loads before I get somebody that, and then it's a crappy load, but you're so desperate now, it's like, yeah, I'll take it. You know, it's like bidding against somebody on eBay. You start bidding more than you wanted to just because you don't want to lose that load. Well, now you start running for less than you want just because you want to get a load. You know, where you probably should just say, whoa, let me get a load for tomorrow, because that's just too cheap. How much of cut would Landstar want if you had your own trailer? They take, you get 72%. So what is that? They get 28%. Alright, sounds good, man. Later. What's up? Christopher Kurtz is in the house, everybody. Shh. Christopher's in the house. Don't let him know what we were talking about. But that's all that was. That was a moment of weakness. I mean, not a moment of weakness. That sounded funny. It was an easy way out. You know, easy way out. Just go back, haul reefer. Reefer pays so much better than dry van. Yeah, it's a little more work. Yeah, you got screwed up hours. That was the other thing that would be hard with Billy, is the hours. Because you can't just change his feeding schedule. from days to nights, because I would change from days to nights. And I've had that happen where I had to run the night shift and sleep during the day. And, you know, you stop at 8 o'clock in the morning, feed them, set an alarm for 3 hours, get up, take them to go poop, go back to bed, set your alarm for 5 o'clock to feed them, go back to bed, and then, you know, you got to get up and walk them after that. And at some point, you're just not going back to bed. You just can't. That's right. And that's what you'd get at Landstar if you had your own trailer. You know, and the prime trailers are so much better. Landstar really needs to do something about these trailers. I mean, I'm in total, what the hell am I going to get this week out of these trailers? Am I going to be driving bald tires? Or am I going to have no brakes? Are the tandems going to slide? I got one trailer out of them, the tandems wouldn't slide. I had to take it to the TA to get them to slide the damn tandem. That's the one that got put out of service because they couldn't fix it. You know, it's like, what the hell? Maybe I just got to live off Melissa's paycheck and go home and be a house dad, or a house husband, a house dad, a house husband. Oh, man. Yep, you're going to be my sugar mama. Me and Billy are going to come home and leech off you. Billy, we're going to come home and leech off mama. That, or I can leave Billy home with you and I can go work for Prime. Yeah, house bitch. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi. 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 He's biting me because I'm playing with his foot. Hi, my name is Billy. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Billy is your dog. What do you mean he's not your dog? Billy is our dog. Billy is our dog, dear. Billy, Mommy don't love you. Mommy don't love you, Billy. The next time he went home, the next time he went home, the dog wouldn't be there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Hit the like button on your way out. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Doink.